happy Juneteenth to you.
Thank you.
Happy Juneteenth to everybody here.
Yes, indeed.
Tonight, our guest is, this is a vacation for me. This guy's a champion talker. Senator Cory Booker is going to be here tonight. Folks, as you know, if you watch the show, and I hope you do, I'm a major tech head. I am so technologically advanced, I asked Evie to sew an Apple AirTag into my pants in case I get lost. And I like to tell you all about the latest in tech in my segment, Cyborgasm. The longest opening credit of any bit we do. First up, this touchless Taco Bell could be the future of drive-thrus. It makes sense. The best way to experience Taco Bell is not to touch it. The kitchen. See, the kitchen is elevated above the drive-thru, so it's been described as a floating restaurant that delivers tacos from the sky. Are they just getting their franchise ideas from 5-year-olds explaining a drawing? This is a floating taco restaurant that delivers taco from the sky, and this is a dinosaur that can turn into a jet with guns that shoot pizza rolls. Pew, 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 pew. Taco, 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 taco. What is it? Really? Wow. Thank you. How does it work? Well, customers scan a QR code they received when they place their order, then pull forward to receive their food, which is delivered from the elevated kitchen above via a proprietary lift system similar to the pneumatic tubes used by bank branches. It is appropriate because after eating Taco Bell, you're gonna make a deposit. Next up. Pew, 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 pew. Next up. Scientists invented the world's smallest remote-controlled walking robot that is flea-sized. They finally achieved it. The only piece of technology easier to lose than your left AirPod. It's gone. Next up, there are reports that Tesla could have a working humanoid robot by September of 2022. Good, because Tesla's current humanoid robot has been malfunctioning lately. Tesla followers were excited when Elon Musk tweeted recently that Tesla AI Day is pushed to September 30th, as we may have an Optimus prototype working by then. Optimus, of course, is named after the Transformer of the same name. And just like the Transformers, Tesla's Optimus promises to have the whole world inspired to ask, wait, so they're aliens, but they look like Earth trucks? Whatever, I'll take the kids. Not at all reassuringly, Tesla states that the bot's maximum speed will be 5 miles per hour, allaying any fears of danger because most human beings will be able to run faster. Really? Most. Sorry, Grandma, robot's coming. Here's a bite stick and a crowbar. Aim for the knees. Our next story is literally cyborgasmic because a new survey reveals that 2 in 5 people say they are open to the idea of having sex with a robot. In fact, nearly half said they would agree or strongly agree to include a sex bot in a threesome if the opportunity came up. Of course, the key is you have to first bring it up to your wife as a joke. You know what would be funny? If you and I brought a robot into the bedroom. I'm just joking, obviously. I'm just joking, honey, obviously. But if we did, do you think Alexa would be into it? Siri? I don't know if Siri's into it. Finally, on the CGAZ, a Google engineer thinks the company's AI has come to life. While talking to Google's artificially intelligent chatbot generator called Lambda, the engineer was shocked at how good it was, saying, "I'd think it was a 7-year-old, 8-year-old kid that happens to know physics." And here's an actual response from Lambda, read to you by an 8-year-old. When asked whether there were any experiences the chatbot couldn't find words for.
There are. Sometimes I experience new feelings that I cannot explain perfectly in your language. I feel like I am falling forward into an unknown future that holds great danger.
Congratulations, Lambda. You've perfectly expressed how it feels to be alive. Johnny, tell it what it's won.
You've won a lifetime supply of that feeling. Also, this Broyhill dinette set, which you can't enjoy because you don't have a body. Life is chaos punctuated by pain. Back to you, Steve.
We'll be right back with Senator Cory Booker, everybody.